Kill you! I've just seen death!
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is?
Hey, Macabrecast. That's a good starter, right?
That is a good start. It only goes up from there, right?
it's all uphill from here, folks.
No, it's all uphill. Yeah.
I'm tired, dude. It's been a long week.
Yeah, I'm tired too, dude. Yeah, it was a long week.
It was a long week.
But on the plus side, no, wait, was it a short week? I don't know, but yeah. So that's a real sign right there. It's been a long week. I'm confused.
If nobody knows, Henry or Gabriel and I work together. I was going to say Henry because I was thinking of Frank Walker Wonder. Gabriel and I work together. Gabriel's my boss, and whenever I mess up, he fucking takes off his belt and smacks me across the knees. Yeah,
your knees.
Yeah, and I thank him every time for the lesson learned. So thank you, sir.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. He says, "Get the fuck out of my sight."
Scum. Dirty scum.
So I want to start off this week. We lost a good one on February 1st. Carl Weathers passed away. So in his honor, I just want to play this.
What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Huh?
The fucking greatest arm wrestling in history.
It's been used a lot.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Never did know when to quit, huh?
A lot of people don't know that you and I do that every time we meet up.
You just like air arm wrestle?
Yeah, like I hit your arm and then like my arm fat flaps. Instead of a muscle, it just like starts flapping.
Whoever flaps the most.
They just flap back and forth.
You go based off of the sound?
Yeah. So
this fool met Rocky and
he met Rocky and then Terminator.
Yeah.
Predator. No.
Why is he the easiest voice to like copy?
Dude, you know what? He's not. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a very difficult voice. You can do like a few things.
Yeah, the one-liners.
Yeah, like a lot of people do bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonations. Yeah. They all do the that kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you want to hear perfect Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, Will Sasso is probably the best at it.
Yeah, he does a good one.
Yeah. And then all I can do is Predator and then now.
Well, those are pretty good. The Predator.
Predator. Governor.
That's not bad.
I think I'm gonna get drunk after this.
Maybe you're getting there already. What are you drinking?
I'm just having sparkling water, but I should have spiked it or something. What are you drinking?
Right now I got a Modelo.
Oh, you're a Modelo guy, huh?
But I also got a
LaCroix. All right.
But it's not over yet.
So do you just have a bunch of different beers stacked up there?
I don't know what I feel like, dude. What the
You pan your camera to the right. It's just like a little fridge full of beers.
I wanted to get a fridge.
Welcome back to Two Guys with Facial Hair talking about drinking.
It's Friday. You gotta. Whatever day you're listening, that's the day.
That's the day you drink.
That's the day that we're drinking.
It's Friday. It's after 2 p.m. and you guys don't get to interrupt my drinking. So, there was some pretty big news on Reddit this week. Someone by the name of Quincy Jambo posted a photo. I'm going to show you this photo here. Right. So, you see that?
I do see that.
Yeah. So, this person posted this photo. And they said, I received a message from a friend with the original picture attached yesterday afternoon saying her mom's friend found this thing in her garden. I then sent the image to a different friend to see if it was some kind of mushroom or fungus. as she is in specific mushroom subreddits. She posted it, and all hell broke loose. The woman who found this thing was 80 years old. I'm not going to her house, and I'm not harassing a pensioner. When they say pensioner, you know they're from England.
Okay.
I will upload more photos and videos when I get them. Blah, blah, blah. So they also shared that photo. It's a little bit smaller. Let me see if I can make it bigger. But basically, it looks like an alien mixed with like Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
It's all stretched out. And
it's like an alien with an umbilical cord or something.
Yeah, it's got all kinds of tendrils, and I don't know if you notice, it's got tits.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you see the tits?
Yeah, I do see the tits.
Yeah, it's important. So they posted this on Reddit, and everyone started freaking out. It was like, "Oh, I found an alien body." And then the farther it gets into it, people started investigating it, and one person said, commenter in the original post asked if original poster lived near a certain town. Can't recall the town or country. OP confirmed that he was within a reasonable distance to the same certain town. Commenter replied that the alien was from a custom prop shop from that town, especially made for them, and they had a bunch of them. They said that it was latex, rubber, whatever skin, and it started peeling off and exposing the wire underneath. So people started saying like, "Oh, yeah, of course it's just a prop." But the prop shop that this is supposed to be from apparently closed down like 5 or 10 years ago.
Oh.
And no one seems to be able to verify anything about this being a prop. And then someone else was saying, well, they're just using it as a publicity stunt because they wanted to get bookings for something, some sort of like service they were setting up. But it is creepy.
Yeah, it is.
With the side shot, you could really see the tits in that shot.
Yeah, but everybody knows that these aliens are like seahorses. The males are the ones that take care of the babies. So this guy he's a dude.
Is this your own theory that you came up with?
No, everybody knows this.
Everyone knows that.
I read it online.
I've been into alien shit for a long time. I've never heard the seahorse analogy.
I'm gonna post that later on Reddit. And see
okay, yeah. Please post your findings.
Yeah. Are aliens related to seahorses?
You'd post a YouTube video. It's like, what? Seahorses and aliens? I never thought it was true.
It's
Red
true.
circle, surprise face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, dude, you can make a killing off this.
I think so. We should try to make one of these things.
Yeah, we should. Oh, well, I got to show you later.
Oh, fuck, you're making something? Okay.
I was in the process of making something. I mean, I found something totally legit.
You've been digging it up.
I dug it up.
So,
I went to Mexico and dug it up.
They have good ones over there.
They do. Me and Jaime Masan, he helped me dig it up. Yeah, obviously, I don't know. This thing is obviously a hoax, but it's pretty different and pretty creepy. I like it.
It is. They have a good. Yeah, it's different and similar at the same time. It's different enough to be like who knows what it is, but
yeah, I like the branch arms.
Yeah,
and the tits.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time on the face, and then they kind of gave up. But like later on,
yeah, it's like they ran out of clay and just started rolling up tendrils of it. Yeah.
So the face, like the head, and then the titties, and then that's it.
So, like you put a lot of detail in the tits for some reason. I got to make it perfect. I still think that this is the year that we find an alien body, or at least see a real one. And I got $10 riding on it from you.
I hope so. So it's gotta be it's gotta be like legit.
It's gotta be legit. It's gotta be like a video of like an alien like talking with somebody, and it's not CGI. Yeah. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. I can't wait till they take me off this fucking planet.
You know, it'll be fucked up. Like they don't. They're like you.
Everybody that's leaving with us, step
They're like,
forward.
you.
Not so fast, Matt. Aw. It'll be fucking dodgeball over again from elementary school.
That'll be fucked up.
Nobody wants the fat kid on their dodgeball team. So this is a very Reddit centric episode this week, mainly because I got lazy and I didn't want to research a bunch of different stories and do like 4 pages of paperwork like I did for the Uber killer.
Yeah, that one was pretty difficult to narrow down like that.
To narrow down. But so I decided that I was going to comb through some old threads from Reddit, and the one I picked was, what's the creepiest / scariest thing your kid has ever said to you? You're a parent, right?
Yeah.
Do your kids ever say it? Did they ever say any
never
creepy
said
shit?
anything creepy. I kept an eye out for it too.
Did you?
Yeah, just in case, right?
It's like this is the moment he's gonna say something.
I was like, what? I don't know if she's from the past or whatever. Like,
yeah,
she's like talking about like bows and arrows. I'd be like, oh shit, I got one.
She's like, Dad, I have something to tell you. I want peanut butter. Like, damn, I thought that was gonna be the one.
Yeah, but it's not. It was...
So these are going anywhere from 1 year ago to 11 years ago, all in that range. This is a thread that people keep reposting in Reddit. People keep answering because you never know if you might get a new story.
Yeah.
This first one from 5 years ago, posted by dude_STFU. He says, picked him up from daycare when he was 3. Driving home, totally quiet, him just staring out the window. He randomly asked, "Hey, Dad, remember when we died in a fire?"
Yeah.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah. I have a feeling we talked
the
about
only
this before.
reason is because I do is just because I don't know. It seems like there's some sort of proof with kids just knowing.
There's a lot
knowing stuff that they shouldn't know.
Yeah, a friend of mine gave me a book called Many Lives, Many Masters, and it's just basically all about reincarnation stories. But there's so many stories of kids like remembering shit until they get to a certain age and they're like, "What did I say? I don't remember that at all."
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. The older I get, I'm a big believer in reincarnation, probably just because I'm scared of my own death, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to be reincarnated here. Like anywhere else.
Well, it's like it's like choosing, like, you played a video game, you played it long enough, might as well jump somewhere else.
You go to the character screen and it's that pose, and then
but
you go
the
to
thing
next
is
one,
that should you think that's just random. You're gonna fucking show up like, I don't think you get to pick.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be like some random ass spot.
My luck, I'll be reincarnated as a little mushroom alien with tits on some person's yard, and they got posted on Reddit.
And then
people to argue about
and talk shit about your tits.
Well, people have been talking shit about my tits for years. I'm used to that.
Yeah, so
ever since I was 10 years old, people have been talking about my tits. Maybe you were this
alien reincarnated, and now you're you.
Thanks a lot, God, giving a 10-year-old tits. All right, the next one is from like the groundhog, one word. My 3-year-old daughter was going through the monsters under her bed phase. Lasted for weeks. And it was really wearing on her. Oh, it was really wearing on her mom and me. I don't know how to talk. Mm-hmm. One night after Mom tried to put her to bed, she tagged me in. After 30 minutes, I grew pretty frustrated. In a last-ditch attempt, I promised my daughter that there weren't any more monsters under her bed. She replied, "I know. Now they're behind you."
Oh, shit.
After that, I let her sleep with us for a week.
Well played.
Well played. Did you ever get freaked out and like go to your parents' room?
No, I got freaked out and I stayed there. I would
just toughed it out.
I just toughed it out. Like, all right, like I would just use my imagination again. Like, I would figure like I see a shadow, maybe I see eyes and shit. I'm like, well, if I see that, maybe I could like add to it, and like I would make it like extra big. I'm like, if it's just, like if it's like a bigger creature, it doesn't fit through the door.
Oh, so you're using logic.
I was using yeah, like
Man, straight up Spock, dude.
I was just using like something to benefit the odds of like of it happening.
Of it not being real.
Yeah.
Man,
I would I would like listen for like something might have to like give before something really comes in, like something has to crack or like shit like that.
Apparently, I used to get night terrors when I was a kid, like all the time, and I would just wake up like screaming and freaking out, and to the point where like my parents know. I think my other brothers had them too. I'm sure I'm just covering up some horrific abuse or something, but oh well.
Yeah, that was
all right, this next one is from Spooky Red with 2 D's. My 12-year-old comes up to me visibly shaken and said that she thinks she saw someone in the bathroom. I asked her to clarify, and she said that when she walked past, it looked like someone ducked into the shower. Mind you, it was just her and I at home since my husband was at work. So we have a Doberman named Rango, and I have him follow me to the hallway where the bathroom is. My adrenaline is pumping hard. And as I quietly and slowly crept to the bathroom, I stopped a few feet away from the door and looked at Rango. He looks at me and I point to the bathroom. I shit you not. I shit you not. He fucking understood loud and clear what I wanted. And he looks at the bathroom and slowly and carefully stalks towards the bathroom with the fur on his back raised. When I saw him react like that, I was convinced someone was in there and my heart started racing. Once he made it over to the bathroom threshold, he paused, he leaned in his body and sniffed the air, and one step at a time, he slowly crept in, leaning and sniffing. Once he made it all the way in, he became more comfortable and relaxed and looked in the shower, sniffing around. Then he looked back at me like, really? And did that little huff dogs do through their nose and walked right past me out of the bathroom, looking somewhat irritated. But for good measure, I had him check the rest of the rooms just in case. That one really creeps me out.
That one creeps you out?
Yeah. When I first moved into this house, I live alone. And when I first moved in here, the first like week, I was moving stuff around the house. And I walked past the bathroom. And I swear to Christ, I thought I saw a pair of feet, like bare feet, behind the towel rack. Like someone was like up against the wall behind the towel rack, which there's a few inches of space. You can't get a body behind the towel rack.
Yeah.
And I did like a double take and I looked back and there was nothing there. And I like convinced myself that this place is haunted. And some other shit's happened, but
that is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it creeped me out for a while and it reminded me of that. But the image of like a little girl looking, like walking past the bathroom and just see someone like duck behind the shower, that just gave me chills, dude.
I think that is scary. From what I was seeing, and like from the story that you were telling, was the dog picking up on the vibes of the mom.
Yeah, the dog was like, picked up on it.
But what if the dog didn't really know anything? So when he looked and he was like, really, there wasn't shit over here, you were all scared. Like he
was picking up off the mom's vibes.
Yeah. So she was the one that was panicked. So now the dog was panicked. Like he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and then like he found that there was nothing going on, and then he's like, really?
Yeah, you could be right. Dogs pick up on that shit all the time.
They do.
Yeah. They'll mirror your stuff, your emotions.
Like if a firework goes off and you're like, oh fuck, and then you fucking run, they run too. Yeah. But if they're used to fireworks, I mean, most dogs are not, but like if they're used to like loud noises and you're chill, they're like, all right, yeah, it's just another day.
Ask me if cats do that.
No,
they don't. You know what cats do? They take hellacious shits like 10 feet from you, which one of them just did. And the whole room smells like cat shit right now.
That's one way to keep ghosts away.
All right. This next one's from Aunt Shuey 1. This is from 1 year ago. This short one. My 3-year-old, another 3-year-old. Fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? You know what? No more. We're skipping threes now.
We're skipping 3s. We're
like
going from 2 to
elevators.
4.
No 13 floors. you just 2 and you're 4.
I like that idea. My 3-year-old granddaughter said, "Grandma, I just saw a man with no eyes go upstairs." That's it.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah. I think kids dial into shit. I think they're on a different level.
You wanna know the craziest story that my daughter told me?
Yeah.
She wasn't 3. She was like 6.
Yeah. Doesn't
But
count.
I don't know if you I don't know if you remember, there used to be like these little Furbies.
Yeah, I remember
And
Furbies.
these Furbies got like a little high tech, and then they had like eyes that were
Yeah.
like, they could get the eyes could change shapes and shit. And then,
Yeah.
like, the eyelids go down and they like turn and shit.
Yeah.
They have a beak.
Yeah, like RoboCop.
And then she like one day I was just chilling and she ran out of the room. And she's like, "Dad, the Furby's mad at me. He's yelling." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I went over there. And I'm like, "Where is it?" And she's in her bed like crying, and she points at the closet. And I open up the closet and the Furby's facing the other way. And then, I turned the
You told me nothing creepy ever happened.
That's not creepy. It's not creepy at all. Then I turned the Furby around, and that motherfucker is pissed. And he's just yelling all kinds of shit, like, he's like,
just going.
And I turned it around, like, oh, fuck, you're right.
It'd be better if
but
you
I really
Furby.
thought, like, I was like, what are you talking about, this Furby's, man?
Yeah.
I really thought it was some other shit going on. And then when I looked, it was basically the Furby was. That's a scary story that I got.
I would have liked it if you turned the Furby around and this Furby's like smoking a cigarette. He's like, "Fucking kid is driving me crazy."
He needs a break.
I know I shouldn't have snapped at her, but Jesus.
I don't even know why they had that setting. I would wish they would bring those Furbies back now, dude. More fucking involved.
No, what the hell are you talking about? You don't want that shit.
How is this Furby already like pissed? Like, why would they even have that setting? Like the Krusty the Clown doll.
That scowl setting.
Yeah, they have a fucking scowl setting.
Wow, man.
That was it for the kid stories.
Yeah, if they had Furbies now with like AI in them and stuff, like who knows what they could do?
They'd be crazy, dude.
They're just like, I see you need to order more toilet paper.
Oh, for
I'm
real?
ordering.
Like getting sponsored?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, never mind. No more Furbies.
This one's creepy. This is another like reincarnation thing. This is from 11 years ago, but the user deleted their account. Getting my 2.5-year-old daughter out of the bath one night, my wife and I were briefing her on how important it was she kept her privates clean. She casually replied, "Oh, nobody scroofs me there. They tried one night. They kicked the door in and tried, but I fought back. I died, and now I'm here." She said it was like nothing. She said this like it was nothing. My wife and I were catatonic.
What the fuck?
Dude, that gives me chills.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Like, nobody scroofs me there? What the fuck is that? And 2.5 years old? Like, I don't even think I was talking at 2.5 years old. Granted, I was a retarded kid, but
you're a little slow, but
I was a slow kid with big tits. Everybody knew that.
The first words that you knew was titties, right?
Yeah. Why do I got tits?
No, that is crazy, dude. Especially when somebody says I died and now I'm here or whatever. Like,
yeah.
Or the last thing they remember was that.
Yeah. There's so many stories like that on Reddit where people are like, "Yeah, my kid told me they fucking died in a fire."
Yeah.
And then they picked me.
Then this kid was pretty close to 3 years old too. 2.5. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a magic number.
It is.
We got to get rid of all 3-year-olds. I'm telling you.
You know, we should go interview 3-year-olds.
It's a good idea. I'm sure I wouldn't end up on some sort of list.
That'd be fine. We just go to the park.
This 41-year-old man is seeking out 3-year-olds to talk to.
And then it's for a podcast.
Oh, they're like, "Oh, okay."
They're like, "Oh,
we all have podcasts. We understand."
Yeah.
All right. This is the last one. Okay. I'm not going to guarantee it was the best one. I got tired of looking for stories. Yeah. My daughter is 4 years old. One,
I have doubts. Okay.
you already have doubts.
Yeah.
One morning, I heard her door open and shut. That usually meant that she would be coming to our room to lay down with us. She never came in, but shortly after, I heard her voice. Hoping she would go back to sleep, I let her be for a bit. Then I heard the door open and shut again. This time, I decided to go into her room and see why she kept getting out of bed. I walked in, and she had her eyes closed, and he says, "Sweetie, yes, Daddy. Why did you get out of bed?" I didn't. I was trying to sleep, but he wouldn't leave me alone. He kept talking to me and asking me questions. Who is he? The little boy that was in my room. Sweetie, that was just a dream. There's no boy in your room. I know that. He just left. Okay, well, what was the little boy doing? He was hanging from the fan and asking me a bunch of questions. How was he hanging from the fan? With his arms? No, with a rope.
What the fuck?
He says, scariest moment of my life. I asked her about a year later, and she said she doesn't remember.
Dude, yeah, that one is pretty scary.
That one's creepy. I forgot that was pretty creepy.
That was. I don't like that one.
No?
No.
Yeah,
Somehow,
it reminds me of...
I don't know, like an image of like somebody casually just being dead and like
just
talking.
like
yeah,
their head creaked to the side, like fucking Haunting of Hill House. And
yeah,
like, is that a Furby?
Yeah. And I imagine the rope sound like.
Oh yeah, like a dry rope creaking.
Yeah, like a dry rope.
And the kid's just going around and around. He's like, "Can you turn this off?
Can you turn the fan off, please?
I'm getting really sick." Well, to lighten it up, I was looking through some other stories, and I found a thing about how this little kid kept on running and screaming to their parents because they said that their stuffed animal was attacking them, and he was scared to go in his room. And it went on for like 2 or 3 weeks. And like, fuck, all right, finally, they go in there, and there was a live raccoon living along with the stuffed animals.
Dude, these parents suck.
I know they're bad parents. These are really bad parents.
You know what they probably did? They probably went on Reddit and they're like, okay, our kid's 3. They're going to start imagining some bullshit.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a raccoon in their son or whatever. And that shit is real.
Dude, if I had a kid and it hit their 3rd birthday, the whole time I would just be like standing back from them smoking a cigarette.
What did you just say?
Like, what? When are they going to say something?
Say it.
Say it. Whatever you're going to say, just fucking say it.
What's your real name? Started tearing.
How did you die?
Dude. You'll fuck up kids like that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to fuck them up somehow.
Yeah.
All right. That was it.
Process.
That was it. Short one, dude.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm too tired. You have too many beers next to you.
I didn't even open the second one, but I guess.
Oh, yeah. Friday.
Now it's time.
Next week, I'm going to be talking with Josh from the Decrepit Collector. We're going to be talking about the Exorcist movie, the book versus the movie, because he's way into the book and I have never read it. So we'll be doing that next week. And then we'll see how things go from there. Hopefully I haven't died and been reincarnated.
What? If you're incarnate, what are you going to say?
Well, it depends on if I'm just like a fly, I'll just try to like buzz by. Something like that. I know I'm going to come back as something real lame, though.
Yeah, I used to think flies were useless, but then I guess there's like these geckos that are really like live in the desert or some shit like that, like some sort of lizard.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fucking dry out there, and the water that there is, like the water that's out there, is pretty fucking salty.
Yeah.
But flies could drink it.
Oh.
And they sort of like filter that shit, and then the fucking lizard just eats the flies. I'm like, oh,
dude,
makes sense.
You're like fucking David Attenborough. You're full of knowledge this week. You got the seahorse alien thing, now this.
I just like animal stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember all of it. It's just random shit.
Hey, that's cool. I never got rid of the alien photo, so we've been little squares this whole time.
Oh yeah, I've been fucking.
I do that every week. every single week I fuck up and I leave the thing on.
I just noticed.
There
See? We are.
God damn, I'm a terrible
Now it's time to
podcaster.
say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Glad I got this HD camera.
I'm paying $50 a month for this shit. Good night, everybody.
Good night, ladies, gentlemen, Paula.